There's a growing vilification of algorithms on Wall Street. Algorithms are being blamed for everything from flash crashes to high volatility to low volatility to sunspots to garbage in the oceans. Algos are to blame for everything. You talk to the right person, they will explain to you why algos are the death of this current market. The truth of the matter is, algorithms are not good or bad. Algorithms are tools. They are efficiency tools. They're no different from a laser scalpel to a surgeon or electronic toll collection to the highway. Algorithms are what you use them for to make the same thing more effective, more efficient. So, the argument against algorithms is an argument against evolution. And I'm not here to judge and I'm not here to pontificate. I will just say this though, algorithms can be good, can be bad, but they are inescapable and they are part of the trading landscape. Now, what is an algo? That's a better question. Not what are they doing wrong, but how would you define an algorithm? Everyone thinks they know what an algo is, but the truth of the matter is you're mistaken, and I'll tell you why. If I send an order to your old school cash desk single stock trader, right, the old wine and dine thing, you guys all remember those days, is that an algorithmic order? 99% of you will tell me no, it's not. But the truth is that 99% of the time, that old school trader is dropping that order into an algorithmic suite of that firm's creation. Right? They're taking that order and they're dropping it into an algo to work it, to manage it, to high touch it, but it's in an algo. So that becomes an algorithmic order. Now, if I send an order to the PT desk, is the portfolio trading desk an algorithmic desk? Not by definition. And if it's a by hand, one-off, single stock trading it from the PT side of things, no, it's not. But if it's being handled en masse as a basket in large quantity out to multiple markets, which is very common, then yeah, that's algorithmic. Or forget about the sell side, too easy. Let's take a look at the buy side. Over in the buy side world, there's all types of efficiency tools on the buy side trader desktop. We call them workflow tools, right, in the business. Are these things algorithms? If a buy sider is using a wheel, an algo wheel, it's taking one order, sending it to one broker. Is that an algo? I would argue yes. If that buy side trader is using an allocator, which is one order to many brokers, is that an algorithm? It depends, but it sounds like it to me. But let's forget about the algorithms and the workflows and the buy side, sell side. Let's just step back now to what we all know and remember back in the good old days of DMA. Direct market access, single stock, I send it out down a smart router. Is that algorithmic? Everybody will tell you no, it is not, because you have to choose between the algo suite and the DMA suite when you're sending an order into your EMS. But here's the truth. The activity and behavior of any SOR is actually algorithmic. It has a price fluctuation / floating feature. It has the ability to hide its size automatically. It has the ability to hide its size automatically on reload. It has anti-gaming features. These are all things that are automated. This is not a person pressing a button. The order, the DMA smart router does this automatically. That's all algorithmic behavior, and yet it's not in an algorithm. So, the line between algos and non-algos is very blurry. But the one thing that is clear is that every major player on Wall Street is using these tools and efficiency mechanisms. Every one of them, buy side, sell side, big firms, small firms, they're all doing it. So, at that point, you have to ask a different question. When it's no longer the exception and it becomes the rule, now it's just trading. It's just standard old trading. Now the question is, how good am I with the tools? What do I know about them? Do I know how they really work? Do I know the differentiations at each of the brokers I use? I'm not going to sell you. I'm just saying how the tools are used is what makes the difference now today. And you could argue that for the data feeds as well, and the speed bumps and all that bit. Yes, all the microstructure is a factor of it, but part of it is how do the algos work and how can I best deploy them? This takes me back to a quote from Jim Rohn, for those of you who remember the old days. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for more problems. I'm sorry, don't wish for fewer problems. Wish that you had better skills. Sorry, had a cup of coffee before this whole thing. So my point is this. Know you and your skill set and how you can make it better. Know how you can be on top of the tools and can maximize them to the advantage, because not everyone knows how to do them. Not everyone is aware of what they even do. Not everyone knows what they're about. And so that's where you win. That's where the differential happens. That, unfortunately or fortunately, is what makes for a good trader or a bad trader on Wall Street today. So, before you decry the tools and start pointing the fingers, learn them. Learn them and use them. I can whine all I want about anything in life, but if I know this is just the way it is, and I'm going to be the best there is at it. That's the way it goes. People are like firms now. When you're good, you win, and when you're bad, you lose. And when a person is taken off the career track because they just weren't sharp enough, we understand that. It's unfortunate, but it happens. And guess what? It happens with firms now as well. Firms disappear left and right, and in fact, entire industries disappear now, left and right. We already know that. The differential is who is good, who gets great with the tools, and who has the drive to be on top of it, to get as good as they can with what they've got. That's what it's about. So get on top of the things you can. Give yourself maximum advantage. Learn the craft, learn the landscape, and figure out how you can win. Go and do it. Give that some thought.